Hello everyone. Let's get right back to the games. We're currently 5-1. One more win, and we have enough gems to break even and play another sealed league. Really liking the deck. I definitely think we can still get 7 wins. And this has actually changed my mind about what guild I'm playing at the pre-release. Now I really want to play Azorius. It just has some insane commons, such as Law Mage's Binding and Night Arbiter. Just two very good cards. To have it common is just insane. Simic has some good stuff. That was the guild I was picking. But I'd rather just wrap some Azorius. So anyways, we're currently 5-1. Let's see what we get here. Really would like for opponent not to make a turn 2 play so we can quench their only play. That's not too much pressure. Then that seems fine. So let's just play that and pass, quench whatever they play. Sounds like a plan. So we take one. Not much of a clock here. Also, we can see the afterlife symbol. Kind of cool. Guess we don't have anything much to do besides just passing with quench up again. Opponent did not have a turn 3 play. So they play Fairy Duelist, a 1-2. I don't think I really care about that. Just a 1-2 flyer. We'll have the Griffin and the Chillbringer. Also, first time we have drawn the Chillbringer. So we're taking 2 here. So it'll look quite a comfortable life total. Ooh, opponent again does nothing on their turn. Now, that is uncomfortable. I don't really want to just pass again. Let's think for a bit. We could play Gateway Plaza and pass with Quench up. Or we could play the Senate Griffin, but if they have a counterspell that would... actually, we can play the... No, because we wouldn't have 5 mana guaranteed for next turn, so we'll actually just do this. Okay, we'll play like this. And just pass. I believe they should, like, draw 2. Maybe they have that common that draws you 2. They don't. Interesting. Maybe opponent's just really worried about counterspells. I'm not sure what they're doing. But now that we have hit 5 mana, we're just gonna make all plays and something is gonna stick. And that's the whole deal. So we have Chillbringer. I think we're gonna lead. We're gonna lead with the Griffin. Kind of arbitrary. Between the Griffin and the Chillbringer, there's not that much difference. So it does resolve. Benthic, Biomancer. I mean, if I adapt, it can trade for the Enforcer. Man, the Enforcer just seems very efficient. Well, just getting rid of a creature and getting an afterlife token, it seems very, very powerful. But anyways, do we want this? I don't think we need this. I think most things are better than it at this point in the game. So I do expect them to Law Mage's Binding the Griffin. They don't. What's going on there? They haven't made a play since turn 3. I'm not sure. So, oh, I don't know this card. It's a common 3-1, 3 mana, 3-1 lifelink. Yep, we have the Night Arbiter to deal with that, I think. I think that's the best course of action. Could also play the Chillbringer and tap it. A lot of possible plays. Let's actually go with the Chillbringer. Tapping the Vampire there. Man, that card totally eluded me. I haven't seen it. Took a good look at the spoilers, but definitely still don't know all the cards. So they hit 6 mana. That's what they drew for turn. They didn't play a land last turn. Also interesting that we both have Rivals of Ixalan lands. I wonder if that's a coincidence or that's just the standard. So they do play, yeah, that card is very impactful. So we could make the trade here. Yeah, that's really trading down. I don't mind the 1 damage. We can keep taking 1 damage. So what do we want to do about this? We could bounce that. It looks like we're just enabling attacks, but then we can counter. Actually, this turn... I still like the bounce. I don't think it's too obvious what we're doing. So we draw. Then we can attack with just a Showbring, actually just the Griffin. And then hopefully we get to quench this guy. It's a human knight, weird. So we get to counter the Skyguard on the way back. So come on, opponent, do be nice, play nice. Play nice, come on. Ah, come on, opponent. What are you doing to me? Now we're getting hit for a ton. Question is, do we fire off Lawmage's Binding? What the hell are they doing? I think they're trying to do what's the name? The bishop. The priest, Banisher Priest. They're trying to do the Banisher Priest, but the deputy does not work like that. It has modern templating. So they basically wasted Justicar's Portal. Yeah, they're targeting a second one, but Chillbringer's just gonna stay. They're trying to do a trick that does not work on this templating. The way it was worded, it was 2 separate triggers. This one, it exiles until it leaves the battlefield. He's trying to do like when the card used to be 2 separate triggers, an ETB trigger and a leaves the battlefield trigger. Anyways, we could trade here. But we are going to have blockers for it. Tough situation. I think we can take. Now, how much mana do they have? They have 6 mana still. So we can play the Oligarch, can really hold down the ground. And we can also play the Grudian, this guy, Death Touch guy. We will play the Death Touch guy. This is only holding back the Duelist, which is 1 damage. Maybe we should start attacking. Let's attack. I think this can work out okay for us. I'm fine trading 3 damage for 1 damage. Oh, nice. They played right into Quench. Very nice. Very nice. You get to really trade up on mana there. So they're making a lot more attacks than what I expected them to. I think we're fine trading all our ground creatures off. Right? Or do we not block the Enforcer? Nah, I'm fine with these trades. Sure, they'll get the Flying Token, but I don't think that's gonna be much of a problem. Do we have any adequate remover for the deputy? I actually don't think so. We have Grotesque Demise, the kill a small creature. That would be a great draw soon. Instead we drew Absorb. We cannot leave Absorb up in any practical way. Let's attack like this, and then tap out for the Archway Angel. We make the trade. And then we'll play the Angel, and that should stabilize us. And then if we draw land, we can play land, the Night Arbiter, and keep Absorb up. We play Pestilent Spirit, mostly vanilla. The annoying part is the Death Touch, the Menace Death Touch. The actually complex rules text is not what we're worried about. We could Lawmage's Binding that right now, but I think we're really on the... No, I actually like Lawmage's Binding it, so we'll pass with both. Can we do both? Yeah, we have enough mana to do both. Like colored mana. What is this? Oh, it has Death Touch. Look at that, so cute. Opponent with the interactions. So I believe we will absorb that. We want to keep the Angel. Interesting. I didn't expect them to actually have synergy with the spirits since they are not playing red. Anyways, pre-combat we'll Lawmage's Binding the spirit. And this is a race that we're really poised to win. Let's see what else happens. Definitely can still come back. Removal would be a little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. What did they get back? Oh, Skyguard could be a problem, as could be the Vizcopa Vampire. Oh, that is nice. Final payment. We can even... we can leave the Night Arbiter. We can play Night Arbiter and leave Final Payment. Very nice. This leaves us mana to pay for the payment. And then we pass. Things seem very okay here. Things seem very okay. They're attacking. I assume... No, I'm not too sure why they're attacking. Because they're still dead. They're not just attacking to gain life. Because they're still... Oh. Yeah, now they can block with the Fairy Duelist. Yeah, this is still the block. But they're actually still dead because we hit him for 5 with our flyers if we remove their flying blocker, one of their flying blockers. So yeah, they tap out, and I believe that is game. They have 1 white mana, so we'll pay 5 life. Kill the Skyguard. And I think that's good game opponent. Ooh, nice little back and forth game there. We really... Surprising that the Quench actually won us the game. It just shows how playing your counter spells carefully, sequencing them properly can really pay you off. Counter spells, I tend to find them pretty hard to play in Limited. As you saw, the opponent did nothing on turn 4 and nothing on turn 5 where we were keeping the counter spell up, so that was hard to play. So anyways, this hand's good. We cannot play the Watchdog until turn 3, and I really don't like Gateway Plaza. But this deck's, I think this deck kind of needed because we're playing straight up 3 colors. There is no splash. We have our mana pretty well distributed between colors. And yeah, no turn 2 plays. We could leave Quench up, but really need to play this land right now. It's a pity we can't really leave Quench up because when opponent does nothing on turn 2, Quench really hurts them. So I guess we play. Man, this card sure is a beater. Good old Simic beater. So we have some options. We can play Azardus Locket and Resolute Watchdog. That enables Shieldbringer next turn. But we already have the Senate Griffin for next turn, so we'll play the Resolute Watchdog and keep Quench up. Just pass. We are taking a lot of damage, but I think we'll be able to stabilize on the following turns. Wow, what the hell, opponent? With those land draws, man. 4 of it. So, we'll take 4 here. Hopefully they play something juicy we want to quench. Yeah, we kind of need to quench that. Because then their creature spells are uncounterable. So we definitely don't want to have that be the case. Here we'll play the Griffin. Hopefully scrying into a land so we don't need to miss our next turn. Benthic Biomancer. We could leave it on top, play that. And threaten to trade. Nah, I'd rather just go for a land. Man, this rare 1-drop is not very good. At least in limited. Not a first pick at all. I mean, it's actually pretty close to filler. So they have the Clan Guild Mage, powerful card. So stops blockers and actually can make a 4/4. Pretty much in the late game they can kind of start making 4/4s at will. Not pretty. Not in the late game. They can actually just start beating us. Also surprised they didn't attack with the Creeper. So we'll play that, play this. I think we need to leave the Griffin as a blocker here. That is keeping the Steeple Creeper in check, which I think it's important. They can spend their whole turn to animate a land. We'll see what they want to do. So they make it not be able to block. Yeah, we cannot block with the Griffin, so we'll take 4 again. Man, what a beater. So, Night Arbiter is pretty good. We could also play the Chillbringer. Both of these seem reasonable because it does have Vigilance. I think I like playing the Night Arbiter. Oh, I counted my mana wrong. So we do have mana to protect our cards. That is very good. So we'll pass, leaving both the blockers. And then when we have our Vigilance beaters, I think we'll be able to get back into the rhythm of things. We could have also Swirling Torrents, which I did not see, since I thought we were 1 mana short. But I still like our play here. We would make quite the big temple swing, but this still seems very fine. So they play a Pestilent Spirit. Man, seems like everyone have one of those. So play out the lands. I think we want to keep developing our board here. The Pestilent Spirit is a little bit annoying. We can't really deal with it. We can play the Chillbringer and tap it. I think that's my favorite line. So let's tap that. And then hit them for 5. We don't want to be too passive. We already have 2 blockers here. So let's put some aggression on them. Okay, the Chillbringer. It's interesting. That's an arena thing. So it didn't untap, and then to make it clear why it didn't untap, the Chillbringer got a visual effect. It's also a feature from Tocatli Honor Guard. When you play a creature with an ETB and it does not trigger, the Honor Guard flashes like that, so you know that's what's causing it. It's pretty cool. Because like in a real game, if you forgot about the honor guard, your opponent would be like, it doesn't trigger because of this. So you wouldn't have that confusion in paper anyway. Like, what's causing this? So yeah, it looks like we really put a stop to our opponent's plans. Guess we can attack with every. They do have a lot of mana up. I don't trust them. They have 5 mana and 4 cards in hand. They do have something. But we have Law Mage's Binding to help us whatever happens, so I think we'll still attack with everything. Lay down those beats. See what happens. Like if they give something reach, we can Law Mage's Binding, but they don't. So we could Swirling Torrent, and that leaves us very nice and safe. I think that's what we're doing. I like that line. It's better than playing the Night Arbiter. Actually, can we play... No, we cannot play Night Arbiter and leave Binding up. We're 1 mana short, so we'll do this. Bounce these two. I actually made it kind of random. I should have thought about it, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. So they make us sacrifice a creature. Yeah, kind of annoying. Okay, this is a sorcery. We didn't have any other ways of doing it. So we'll definitely sacrifice the Watchdog. Everything else is obviously better. But yeah, that stops their aggression by a lot. Now they're outside lethal range thanks to the life gain. But I don't see them really coming back from this. So yeah, that was their trick. Instant speed, edict effect that gets you some life. Oh, that is not good for the opponent. They did not replenish their board at all. They just spent 5 mana for the removal spell. They hit us for 2. Yeah, now they'll have to do a lot to not die. There's an argument for both plays. There's an argument for both plays. Playing the Skatewing allows us to leave Law Mage's Binding. We can play this, Law Mage's Binding, and Adapt on our turn. That's probably lethal. But the Night Arbiter... I prefer this line. For very arbitrary reasons. So yeah, opponent needs to do a lot. We have 3 evasive threats pressuring them. And that's a win! And that's our first Ravnica Allegiance Sealed. It was a lot of fun. I liked... the deck didn't seem very strong, but the Flyers and the Evasive Knights actually really pulled through. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll open the boosters we got. See and talk, and let's see. We didn't see that the whole draft. Pretty good cycle. Yeah. Rare, not too interesting. Anyways, ooh, nice. Got a Shockland. That's good for constructed, of course. Eventually, I'm gonna need all the Shocklands, anyways. I'm gonna get Kaya's Raft, a hot new raft that everyone's talking about. 4 mana rafts are back. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to a lot of Ravnica Allegiance content. See you next time.